The next thing I'm going to suggest is helping them to learn how to use planners and calendars. Now, I know a lot of districts are restricting phone use or not even letting them have them. And so you're probably going to want to get a paper planner. Now, it's possible they may have a district approved device, Chromebook, whatever, and they can access their digital calendar that way. That's a good option, especially if you guys maybe do a shared calendar. But I will say one of the things that studies have shown is that when we write things down, pen to paper, it helps it to stick in our brains. So even though they have it written down as the reminder, by also writing it, it helps it to be more readily available to pull up that there's deadlines coming up. Teach them how to track those things, especially big projects, along with, their daily assignments. Now, teachers will often give that final end date of when that big project is due, but they will often give dates in between to be able to check progress. So work with your student to figure out how to meet each deadline so they won't have to finish it all in that final week. I know this would be something you would probably have more hands-on with your 6th or 7th grader, but then by the time they're a senior in high school, they should be able to do all of that themselves. And then they can also use their planner to track things like sports practices and games, family events, medical appointments, all those things, so that they can kind of learn how to track and balance out their calendar and their time. Managing time is a huge skill that, some of us, even as adults, sometimes we struggle with. And if you start working with them from middle school on, it will help them to learn how to maybe balance their calendar, because we all know we go through busy seasons. We just can't help it. It's just nonstop, go, go, go. But if you can work that through with your student and then at the end help them to keep maybe the next week or two kind of clear, that there's not as much happening, so that they can kind of have that reset, that is a phenomenal skill for them to have when they're an adult and they have a family of their own, is balancing those things out. Because again, we can't help it. We can't have a perfectly balanced calendar year round. It's just not feasible. But if we can learn how to balance it out overall and have some downtime put in between, that would be huge for your child.